Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello and welcome to MHF. Gasperini embarrassed Jurgen Klopp at his home ground 3-0. Liverpool is not about bottling, it's not about that. Liverpool got schooled at Anfield tactically, energy, everything. Of course, you guys were watching HUSAM on This Is Football. Big up everybody that joined. Make sure to like and subscribe. We aren't here to cook HUSAM, to be honest. We aren't. I'm not here to cook HUSAM. We're here to actually to talk objective about what happened in the game and to see how this season faded. Of course, there is al ahwa after this, so you have to stay on the stream. If you are here now, let's get to 200 likes. There's over 250 people here, 300 people right now. Let's get to 200 likes right now. And on the replay, you have to hit that. Get your super chats in. We'll read them all. We'll read them all in the section. Of course, HUSAM spoke a lot on the game on This Is Football. And if you haven't watched that, it was kind of a funeral on This Is Football, of course. But to be honest with you, I'm looking at this and I'm realizing arrogance from fans like HUSAM himself, or overconfidence. A lot of people are calling me, say, why do you tell people arrogance? Well, HUSAM was overconfident yesterday. He told me that they would win 3-0 this game. I said, maybe. I said Atalanta aren't easy. They were very attacking, Atalanta. They were absolutely going for it. They went to Anfield. They weren't scared like the majority of the team. Another proof that Europe is a little bit different. Is a little bit different than when you play at your league, when you play against minnows in your league that are scared of you, fear your players. Darwin Núñez is absolutely atrocious today. Van Dijk and Konate, League One defending with different. Like, it was kind of strange that both players, and I'm talking about the game until HUSAM like kind of gather his thoughts. Completely disjointed by that defense from Liverpool. Konate 5 yards behind Van Dijk on the goal, and not trying to cover Skamaka, not seeing that the cross is coming, not sprinting back to cover Skamaka. Horrendous defending. Darwin Núñez with a finish that finished 6 yards or 5 yards away from the goal, trying to dink it. Technicality isn't there, which is what Mo said and what a lot of people said. I'm not going to say I told you so. He is trying, but sometimes, and I keep saying this, people, I keep telling you guys that sometimes your best, your running, your energy isn't good enough for Liverpool Football Club. We said that many times. Sometimes you can give everything, you can leave every single drop of sweat and blood on the pitch, but it's not good enough for a club like Liverpool or a Manchester United or Manchester City or Arsenal. Sometimes your best isn't good enough for where the club wants to be, which proved today for some of the players. I thought Tsimikas was completely out of the game. He got cooked by Zabacosta on that side. Cooked by a player that flopped at Chelsea. By a player that completely flopped at Chelsea. Gomez was trying again. Gomez as a right back going forward. It looked like the Atalanta players was leaving Gomez, knowing that he's never going to score, that he's never going to create something. Mohamed Salah coming off the bench again, scored the goal. He was offside by small margins. And Jurgen Klopp overconfident, and Gasperini absolutely had one of the great games tactically by pressing in the right moments. Gym City at the back. Gym City, people. If I ask 90% of the Liverpool fans, who's Gym City? They would think it's a Lego City. They would think this is Lego City. You know what I mean? You know, when you build, or Twin City from like that movie, Real Steel. You know what I mean? The Gym City today, going tough, going hard. Kopi, what's his name? Cope Minor in the midfield. Technicalities. Cooking, not afraid of the Liverpool midfielders as he's top of the Premier League, and this is just minnows. Some of the Atalanta players played like they're playing minnows, it was ridiculous to watch. It was, for me as a neutral, it was astonishing. It was absolutely amazing to watch some players coming from Serie A, being seventh in Serie A, being cooked left and right in Serie A, and playing against Liverpool players like Liverpool or the Menos, they weren't scared to try to nutmeg, for example. Like, how is Coop Miner trying to nutmeg a player like Konate? Like, how? How does he have the heart? Well, all the media and everybody's talking about it. It was absolutely shocking from some of the Liverpool players. But it was amazing to watch a team coming from Bergamo, a small area in Italy, and the players were very confident as this Liverpool team isn't good enough. I predicted Liverpool to win, as people say, and everyone predicted that. But to be cooked like this is unpredictable. I can tell you that no one around the world, not one, not 0.0001 predicted Liverpool to win by a 3-goal margin. It is absolutely impossible. Is it Jurgen Klopp's end of the line? Is this going to affect their season? You won the Carabao Cup. This was a tournament in the pocket. Bro, AC Milan lost at home against a terrible Roma. West Ham, Leverkusen, Benfica, Marseille. This was supposed to be Liverpool European trophy for Jurgen Klopp before he goes. Hussam can let me know when he wants to talk. I don't know what
No,
else.
خلاص, I'm letting you talk. Just keep going.
I don't know what else we can say, but the facts are Liverpool were not feared in this game. Liverpool were not scary. Liverpool in this game. No one predicted it. No one expected it. But no one was scared of Liverpool. It's astonishing that we watched a game with a team that is, if I'm not mistaken, seventh in Serie A, unless something changed, are not scared. They're sixth. They are 2 points ahead of Napoli in seventh. And they literally looked like the team top of Serie A or a Premier League or Bundesliga. They look like prime Real Madrid. Like, if I was watching the game and I'm like, how are these guys can dribble like this, can pass like this, can get behind Van Dijk, Konate, Endo, McAllister with ease like this? It was very easy to couple of passes. Here we go. We're behind. We're 2-on-2. And Van Dijk, there is one play in this game that I want to highlight. Van Dijk looked arrogant when he went on Di Catala, who failed and flopped at Milan, and he thought the guy's not going to press him. The guy dispossessed Van Dijk, and at the end won a free kick. Konate, for example, late to a lot of tackles, late in the coverage. Scamacca, people, flop at West Ham, showed Konate levels in physicality. Konate, the big Konate. Guys, hear this out again. Scamacca, the guy that flopped at West Ham, showed Konate levels not in technical abilities, in physicality. Was able to body him. And also today, what was Jurgen Klopp doing? Why was the defense wide open? Why didn't he not fix it? Why it looked like it's wide open streets? Why did it look like Burnley? You know when Burnley play a high line and it's very easy to get behind them? Why did it look like this? Why did it look like it's Burnley? You know what I mean? It is astonishing that Liverpool can play a game at Anfield and look wide open like this, and Jurgen Klopp is sitting on the sideline like prime Pep Guardiola at Bayern Munich when they lost to Real Madrid. He's watching the game. Oh my God, Jurgen Klopp should have fixed it. Again, Jurgen Klopp watching the game exactly like us. Like he was doing a watch along like HUSAM and This Is Football. Watch along. He's watching it. He can't affect the game. He can react to the game with emotions. He was doing that on the side. But he wasn't like Hussam was doing reactions, right? Hussam was doing emotional reactions to the game, but Hussam can't affect the game. Hussam couldn't make subs or couldn't tell players, oh, you have to drop deep. Hey, Tsimikas, by the way, Zappa Costa's cooking you on the side. But Jurgen Klopp was on This Is Football doing a watch along with Hussam because he couldn't affect the game. Genuinely. The game from minute 1 to minute 90 looked exactly the same. By the way, Gasperini, when Nunes got behind in the first half, he dropped his back line. He switched the tactics a little bit. He didn't allow Liverpool the same spaces. They were more aggressive. Gasperini was watching the game and made changes, while Jurgen Klopp was doing a watch along on This Is Football with Hussam, and he couldn't make subs. It was genuinely what was happening. Gasperini sacked from Inter in 5 games. Yeah, he got in the Champions League with them. Schooled Jurgen Klopp. And I'm not talking about players by themselves. I will talk about the manager that was literally doing a watch along. A watch along. It was a watch along on the sideline. He was like, oh, like Hussam. You know when Hussam gets upset on the sideline? Like in the watch along, Hussam is like, oh my God, what are you doing, Nunes? Oh, Van Dijk, press harder. But Hussam can't make subs. Hussam can just click on the mouse and make subs. Hussam can just react. Jurgen Klopp. Emotional reaction, not actual reaction.
Season's done, Mo. Season's done. I don't think we can come back from this. First of all, there is no remontada. Let's just cut the crap here.
Remontada.
What remontada, brother? What remontada? Prime Firmino, prime Mane, prime Fabinho, prime even Wijnaldum, prime Virgil van Dijk, prime Alisson, Trent, Robertson, who can actually cross the football. All these guys are out now, so we cannot. There is no such thing as remontada. We're out. We're out the Europa League. It's funny because I actually didn't care about this competition till the Man United game. After the Man United game, where I said, the game now becomes a priority. The game becomes a priority in the Europa League because that's the only competition we can win, in my opinion. And yeah, season's done now. Hope now everyone can finally see the light and know that I'm not doing a narrative. I'm not trying to be the underdog. We are the underdog because we're not good enough. This team is not good enough to win the league. This is just the ultimate reality. Over the next 7 games, we're going to drop points again. I said verbatim, we're the most likely team to drop points over the remaining 3 teams. I said we have a difficult running considering the team that we have. The same team that lost 3-0 to Atalanta can lose to Everton, can lose to Aston Villa, can lose to Spurs, can draw to any of them, and it'll be season over then, 100%. Hell, we could even draw to Crystal Palace. Nothing is stopping this from happening again. And by the way, the forward line, it's just infecting everyone. Like Diaz, Nunez, and Gakpo have infected Mo Salah, and now they've infected Diogo Jota. Diogo Jota had like 2 headers that he could score in his sleep 3 months ago. He missed both of them. He missed both of them today. Even Diogo Jota came on and missed both of them. And I think it's funny because we sit up here and we blame the forward line the whole time. But you are right. The defense as well, we need to have these conversations because it's true. We conceded 3 today. We conceded 2 against Man United in the Premier League. We conceded 4 against them in the FA Cup. Like, it's just makes no sense. It just makes no sense. Defensively, we haven't been solid either. And the reality is defense is what wins you titles. This could be the beginning of the end. This could really be the beginning of the end.
What do you mean the end? I'm sorry. What do you mean?
The end of the season, basically. This could be the beginning of the end.
I thought the end of this team.
No, anyway, this team, the beginning of the end, anyway, is there because Klopp is leaving. So it's going to be a new team with a new manager, with a different system, with a different style, with all of that stuff. So, yeah, it'll be completely different, like, obviously, with a new manager and shit. But, yeah, I'm just happy I didn't get involved in any of the mid-offs with these Liverpool fans who always want to say, who's better, Gakpo or Diaz? Who's better, Nunez or Gakpo? Who's better, Gakpo or Nunez? It's just boring. It's just boring. They're all crap. And, we need to get rid of them all. And, yeah, the back line is not defending well as well. I think the midfield is getting ran through. No one's asking for Endo apologies anymore. And it's funny. You know what I find real funny? All the Liverpool fans who called me pathetic, all the Liverpool fans who said have some chest, all the Liverpool fans who said Hussam, say we're gonna win the league, are now in the chat saying season's done. They know who they are. You know, they have a blue profile picture with a letter in it. They know who they are. There's many people. He's not just him. It's many people with the same exact thing. You know, as soon as the game finished, I got 3 messages of apologies from Liverpool fans. Want me to show you a message I got from one of the people who supports Darwin Nunes? Let me show you the message. Peeling off Darwin Nunes shirt. He's a useless piece of shit. Look at this. The guy got his Darwin Nunes shirt. He removed the A, the R, the W, and the I, and he's going to remove the rest of the letters. All people are saying now is, Hussam, I'm sorry. Hussam, I apologize. See, right there. I don't make up shit. Peeling off Darwin, useless piece of shit. I don't make up shit. You guys can have all the mid-offs you want. I'm bored. Is just like, I'm bored of all these mid-off. Every time it's the same shit. Oh my God. Gakpo, Diaz, Nunez is boring. The defense is just crap. Soboslai, low-key, has been just as bad as the forwards, if actually not worse than them. Soboslai has actually been even worse than some of these forwards. Forget him losing the ball. This guy can't even deliver a cross to save his life. This guy can't even deliver a pass to save his life. I have no idea what's happened to Soboslai. Whatever version of Soboslai we had at the start of the season, we need that back, because this guy is just not Soboslai. This guy is actually reminding me more of Henderson than he is Soboslai. This guy is just not. It's not what I'm used to watching. Once again, the only Liverpool player that deserves any credit, shock horror, was Harvey Elliott in the first half, because he was our best player, and McAllister again, our best midfielder, doing his all, fighting, and you know, even I'm saying, like, as an ability, the passing, the keeping the ball, the being calm. McAllister had all that, but there's a sentence you said which is true. Giving your all is not good enough for Liverpool Football Club. This is
Sometimes,
just
yeah, sometimes
fact.
it's very true.
No, it's true. It's true, because giving your all. Let's be real. If you give me 300 grand a week, or if I give you 300 grand a week, we're also gonna give our all
Yeah, I'm
for
gonna
Liverpool.
die on the pitch. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
if
die
I
on the
give you
pitch.
300 grand and I said go run, you're gonna go run. Like, so all
Yeah.
this give his all for Liverpool means nothing. I don't care about give his all these buzzwords, resiliencia and all this shit. It's over, guys. It's over. Season's done. You know, you guys can live in all this.
I'm not
Cool.
thinking about the season. I'm
It's
sorry.
done.
I'm not thinking
And we're
about the
not gonna
season.
do a remontada against Atalanta either.
I'm not thinking about the season.
By the way, I'll tell you one thing. We're
Go ahead.
scoring 1 goal basically per 20 shots. So for us to score 4 against Atalanta, we need to have 80 shots. Quick maths.
I'm not thinking about the season, guys. There is about 600 and plus people here. Let's get to 300, 400 likes. It's simple, guys. Hit that like button. I'm not thinking about the season. If Jurgen Klopp was getting the best out of these people, what guarantees you that a new manager will not just fall even more behind? If Jurgen
Nothing
Klopp,
guarantees it.
and I said that, and let's have the discussion quickly. If a manager like Jurgen Klopp, who's a genius in getting the best, by the way, he's a genius in getting the best out of players. He did it with Salah, Mane, Firmino, Wijnaldum, Fabinho, Henderson, a lot, right? And he's doing it now with Nunes, by the way. By the way, the version of Nunes you guys see, this is Klopp's extracting every single drop of ability out of him throughout the season. Like, who said that Liverpool won't go on a slump when Jurgen Klopp leaves? Because a lot of Liverpool fans told me and told us, and rightfully so, that there is not a lot of Jurgen Klopps around in the world. There's only Pep and Jurgen Klopp, and everybody else is a step behind. And for the people that say, oh my God, it's this game, well, Hussam has told you, you conceded some goals. We kept telling ourselves, people, as fans, as neutrals, and people from Liverpool fans, by the way, we concede a lot of chances, but Alisson saves us, Kelleher saves us. It's sustainable. There's only 7 games left. Losing 3-0 at home to Atalanta is worse than losing 5-2 to Real Madrid at home. Just to let you know, guys. It's way worse, by the way, than the loss that Liverpool conceded last season. This is on the manager and on the players. But if you're looking at these players and you aren't worried somehow about the front line, yes, Mohamed Salah wasn't great today, but you have to be worried. You have to be worried. I'm telling you have to be worried about Konate. And I said that Konate has always had this Bozo moments. And Bozo moments of Konati isn't a tackle. Do you know what Bozo moments are? And I want Hussam to come in this. Standing wrong in the line. Absolutely covering offside.
Yeah, but the problem is Van Dijk did that too.
Which one?
Third goal. You said it at the start. Van Dijk did that too. That's the thing. That's why I on his own, because that would be scapegoating.
It's
Defensively,
not Van. It's
100%
not
Konate
Konati on his own. It's not
and
like
Van Dijk both.
Van Dijk both. But the thing about it is that I'm afraid if Van Dijk leaves, where are you going to get another Van Dijk? What is
Bro, we
this?
can't get
What is
another Van Dijk. We can't get another Salah. We can't get another Trent. We can't get another Alisson. This is the reality. Slump after Jurgen Klopp. We are gonna drop
you?
off.
You
But you know,
expect it?
yes, of course,
How
100%.
bad?
No, but here's the thing: the club is doing the best it can to limit the drop off. There's a drop off from second to fourth. There's a drop off from from
Second
third
to
to
sixth or
fourth,
seventh.
fifth.
This is different, huh?
Yeah, and then there's a Chelsea drop off, like a drop off
Yeah,
from like, competing, under but for us, we're not changing ownership. So it's not
Lewis.
like we had Abramovich and then we're gonna have Clown Lake or whatever the hell they're called, and then we're gonna blame the manager for being crap. That's not what we do at Liverpool Football Club. We actually have objective conversations. I want the owners out. Everyone knows this. This is not just like an after this win, but they are doing everything in their power though for us to limit the drop off. So that's where I give them credit because they got Michael Edwards back. Um, I think they're getting the best possible manager they can get right now. That's attainable because I'm also not unrealistic. I'm not here like just get anyone and all this dumb shit. Oh, get this guy, get that guy. No, get Ancelotti. He's not gonna come, Habibi. He manages Madrid. So we're talking about from the attainable people. I think obviously if Xabi Alonso isn't attainable, then someone like like an Amarim obviously is attainable. And if we make smart decisions in the transfer market, then 100% we can go there because Michael Edwards is the same guy that didn't want to give Jordan Henderson a contract extension. He was right, we were all wrong, and I say we because we all got emotional at the time. We believed the Henderson PR that he's the captain and should have stayed and all this dumb shit. So yeah, Liverpool are done out here for this season. We literally have no more. Like it's just you need to understand the margin for error in this season is now zero. And all this win it for Klopp. I told people this is not a Disney movie. This is football. This is not to plug myself. This is this is also my channel anyway. Wayne Master. There's no need for me to plug myself. Everyone here knows this is football, but this is football. This is not a Disney movie. And at the end of the day, Liverpool Football Club have not been ruthless in front of goal. Liverpool Football Club have not been ruthless in the
Quad,
transfer market. Liverpool
quads.
Football Club have not been ruthless defensively. It's just pointless. It's just actually pointless. It's just boring. Today there is one thing that actually changed us.
Yeah,
After we conceded the first goal, if you go watch back my reaction to the first goal, I actually didn't react badly because I actually thought we were going to come back. I'm like, oh, we always start slow anyway.
yeah.
But it just
Like
never
I've seen this movie before. We've fallen one
yeah,
goal
but just
behind.
never
I'm like,
came. It just never came. Nunez, you know, big up, big up. Darwin Nunez. He came from Benfica to the Red Man. Big up Skamaka. His name starts with scam. You know who scammed us? PSV, Porto, and Benfica. Those are three clubs that scammed us. Diaz, Nunez, and Gakpo. People will come tell me, Hussam, show the same energy for Mo Salah. No, I won't. No, I won't. Even today, we actually, the one clear-cut opportunity we created for him, he scored, even though he was offside. I'm talking about the idea. I don't think he was as bad today as people are making out. I don't even think, McAllister was as bad as people making out. I just think these three players have negatively infested both Salah and Jota, and you saw it today. Jota cleared the ball with his head from 2 yards twice.
he cleared it to the left instead of
He
going to the
cleared it
goal.
twice. That's Diogo. If I told you Diogo Jota header from 2 yards, this whole chat will say goal. I don't know what kind of infestation, like it's like some sort of, I'm crap infestation. And it's funny because someone came in at halftime. People who were watching my watch along know Albert. He was like, bring on Diaz. He's going to do better than the people. I'm like, Albert, are you not bored? Every halftime, bring on Nunez if he's on the bench. Bring on Gakpo if he's on the bench. Bring on Diaz if he's on the bench. Bro, they all stink. But I think we have bigger problems, and you touched on it. And I think this is now one thing that's actually making me even more worried than the start, which is the defensive side. We're actually conceding a shitload of goals as well. We are conceding goals. We are conceding goals, which is not good because, as we all know, defense wins you titles. And if we cannot keep a clean sheet, at home to Atalanta. And if we concede 3 goals, what's stopping that from happening against Spurs, against Villa, or against Everton? And I'm actually being serious. Or even against Palace this Sunday.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Against Palace. You're playing Palace at home, bro. You aren't. You're playing Atalanta at
Yeah, and where
home.
did we play Atalanta?
You were playing Atalanta at home.
Oh, there you are.
Mm, to be honest with you didn't mention Jurgen Klopp once.
On today's game, you mean, or for the future?
Today.
Yeah, but today, here's the thing. Halftime, we're 1-0 down. Bring on Robertson, because Tsimikas didn't have a good game. Bring on Salah. Bring on Soboslai. Jota and Trent have just come back from injury. They had like 1 or 2 training sessions anyway, so he couldn't have started them. So what more can you do? I always say, look, I will blame a manager.
Sam, it's not about Sam. It's not about the.
But let me just say this, and then you can tell me what you blame him for. A manager's job is to put the team in a position to score goals. Simple. That's his job. Jurgen Klopp's job is to put you in front of goal. Nunez, Diaz, Jota, Salah, everyone missed chances. What's the point?
Not only.
How can I be?
Okay, Sam, not only. There are 2 aspects of the game, defensive and offensive. In my opinion, he watched it happen every 5 minutes and he just didn't do anything about it. That's what you miss. That's what you're missing, probably. That midfield and the defense was wide open and he didn't do anything about it for 90 minutes. And it kept happening and happening over and over again. He allowed it. It could have been this could have been way more disastrous than this. It's yes, a coach should be, and the problem is some of the goals, some of the chances and the goals they scored is not only mistakes. It was played. They literally targeted Tsimikas. It was, you know what? We're gonna pass the ball to reach that area, to overload Van Dijk, and it was tactical. And he just watched it happen. He literally just watched it happen. And I told you this. Yes, I get what you're saying about going forward on offensive side of the game. What about the other side of the game? What about their players overloading the midfield and not allowing anyone to have a good game? Even McAllister, what you said, McAllister had an average game in comparison with the other games. He was missing passes. He didn't have angles, by the way, to pass because they were closing every single avenue to pass. And Jurgen Klopp watched it happen. Yes, Jota got in front of the goal by the crosses. Yes, Nunes missed a chance. But you still allowed plenty of chances the same way and not through a mistake. Just the same way. And he needed to fix it. And he just didn't. He just didn't, bro. And I'm watching it and I'm like, bro, you're a top coach. You should see what we're seeing. It's like we're all seeing it happen. And it just didn't happen once. Why are you silent? Why are you upset on the sideline instead of making tactical changes on the pitch like what you used to do, like what you did against other teams? Why? Is that arrogance? Was he arrogant? Was he overconfident that I will come back like every game? Come on. I think he was shook. I genuinely think Jurgen Klopp was shook. 2-0 down, he was shook. He was absolutely shook. Let me do the super chats. Guys, we're going to do super chats now. Out of context, Sarcasm City found this new channel but didn't realize it's the fraud. Sam is here. Anyways, it's been a long time. Sam, I hear you got scammed.
You made the same comment. At least make a different comment, you fraud, man. This guy made the same exact comment on my channel as well. Be a little bit creative. Make a different comment.
Andrew saying, Mo, I'm Mr. Negative now. I saw this. Oh, dear.
Andrew Wright was right. No pun intended.
Andrew Wright was right. But nobody see it 3-0, Andrew. He's come back and said, they didn't even try. Neither they didn't care. Or they had enough of Klopp disgusting season. Bro, you were top of the league until you can't just say it's disgusting. You still joined top of the league.
No, we're not joined top of the league. We're a point behind Arsenal. Thank you very much.
I thought you're 71 and 71.
Aren't we?
No, Habibi, you're goal difference behind.
Didn't you agree with LB when he said a better goal difference is a point ahead? So they're on 72.
Okay, they are on 72. But you can catch them. By
I
the way, I
remember
never
the tweet
agreed
that
at
you
it. I
said
never
from two
agreed,
weeks
but
ago.
fine.
You and LB trying to
The
gaslight
goal
me.
difference is only 9 goals, and you can literally score 5 past Crystal Palace.
Really? When's the last time we scored five? Name one game we
I,
scored
I,
five in
I
this whole
can't
year.
remember.
You know, we beat Southampton by three,
طب خلص.
Leicester by two,
So you won't. So maybe you need
Luton
to
by
replace
three.
Darwin Nunes. Dinesh Shan is saying from Firmino to Nunes. Wallah al-Azim. Money to Gakpo disgrace. Wallahi. And you guys, 700 people here. Some of you are Liverpool fans. Judge Mo in the beginning of the season told you Darwin Nunes in comparison with Firmino, Luis Suarez, Fernando Torres isn't even something. Putting Nunes with these guys in one sentence is an insult. This is not just the touch, the finish. He can give all the energy and the chaos. Yes, he scored some goals this season, but again, when it mattered, the
You're mentioning Liverpool strikers from the past. Darwin Nunes reminds me of David Ngo.
I remember Ngog. Oh my God,
David
the
Ngo.
skinny, the very skinny guy, the
The
forward. Oh
skinny
my God.
Frenchman. Yes,
Oh my word.
that's him.
David Ngog.
There's no difference between David Ngo and Nunez. David Ngo is probably a better finisher, but Nunez is just a bit faster.
Wow. Herman, he wanted me to do the super chat. Liverpool fans were saying bullshit like this year Champions League is dead because they are not in it only for this to happen. Shameless fan base.
Herman, let me explain something to you. If we were in the Champions League, this wouldn't happen. Stop being a dumbass.
You're wrong.
Klopp would have taken it 100% more seriously if we were in the Champions League.
Yes.
He'd have started his strongest 11. It wouldn't have been Elliot right wing today. None of that shit would have happened. We started our strongest team both Saturday, Sunday, and Tuesday, Wednesday.
But,
As you can see, this team is very rotated. You can see it today. So don't just make
but the
like just
defense,
throw conversations out there in the air. Also, when we played Bayern away from home, we burnt down the Allianz 3-1. Go burn down the Allianz, come back and talk to me.
Andrew Wright saying Klopp bought Diaz, Nunes, Gakpo, Gravenberch. He been in charge of everything for 2 years. Sabozlai, Indo. How many poor signings?
Ever since
Sabozlai,
Klopp has had power in terms of signing, by the way, I was one of the people who called this out. People who used to watch my content last summer remember. I said Klopp's talent ID is a problem, So that's what I say. He's actually been making the transfer decisions, which I think is a problem.
Konati, in my language, Pashto literally means ass. Wow. Really? Pashto. I don't know what Pashto is, but Muhammad, thank you. Nidal, big up friends. That's why I'm all in Klopp leaving. I know some players are bad, but who played them? It's his choice of loyalty. Not this season, though. Not this season. Van Dijk has been fantastic this season. Gomez has been good this season. Salah hasn't been great, but he's been scoring goals. Nidal. Sabozlai started the season well and got injured. Nunes has improved since last season. I believe today is tactics. The problem is today, I think mentally will affect the team massively in the coming games. And it will encourage a lot of teams to do this. By the way, Atalanta players aren't Messi and Ronaldo and R9 and Wayne Rooney. They just aren't. Skamaka isn't Wayne Rooney. They were just allowed to play. They were literally allowed to play. CMO Sports is saying, give me Atalanta, HUSAM 2024. Liverpool model. He said 3-0 yesterday when we did the stream here.
My brother, you lost to the worst Bayern side in the last 30 years. You drew to them at home. Bayer Leverkusen have just won the Bundesliga.
I don't agree with you, HUSAM, on this. I don't think if he leaves Liverpool will go down. I think the fit pleasure will play, not the friends.
Yes, I think there are positives in terms of like the one positive about Klopp leaving. There isn't much. It's just one positive that there will be no loyalty. So like Amarim will come watch Robertson in a training and he'll be like, "This guy's garbage. Sell him." So yeah, I expect many people to be sold.
Frankie Fast and saying, I suggest pre-recording HUSAM's inevitable Lord of the Rings length monologue and releasing it as a separate video. It may be a long week, HUSAM.
Yeah, Hamza is gonna be so irritating on Lahwa.
Yeah, guys. Over 750 people here, guys. It's I understand Mo, but that is Klopp's history. No, I disagree. Klopp is always a very good manager in terms of, listen, Klopp is a good manager in terms of reading one game, in terms of cup competition. That's why he reached 3 Champions League finals, people. I don't know what happened today. Brain fart, as they say. Like, it was terrible by him today. Terrible tactics today by him. Terrible. Ishan is saying Liverpool has come back from a 3-0 before and have done a 5-1 away. And I've done away a 5-way away at Atalanta. We never do it the easy way. We never have. I'll back the team when down. Watch this. Watch this.
Guys, we're gonna remontada. We're gonna score 5 goals. We're gonna score 5 goals away from home at Atalanta. Currently, at the rate that we're going in terms of forward line, for us to score 5 goals, we need to have 100 shots. Can you Google if there has ever been 100 shots in a football game? And then come back and let me know.
Of course.
Not. Also, please send me the number of your dealer because I need some tonight after the Hamza monologue.
Husam's fan and Mo's fan. Remontada, guys. Let's go. F Nunes, F Diaz, F Gakpo.
Who's going to score the goals? Robertson? Allison from a header?
Dan Carlito saying our defense is just deflated by all our misses. No,
but I don't think that's fair.
No.
Konate and Van Dijk still need to do their job. Same way you say Nunez do your job, Salah do your job, Jota do your job, blah 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 do your job. You have to say Konate and Van Dijk do your job too.
Yes, Mo will catch Arsenal with Nunez. Yay! You are
That's why.
actually
Did you not feel shameless when you said that?
Huh?
Did you not feel shameless when you said you could score 5 against Palace? You laughed in your mind. You're laughing a little bit. You're like, nah, they're not gonna score.
You haven't scored 5. I just checked. You haven't scored 5
the whole year. I told you. You thought I was lying? We haven't scored 5 the whole year.
I thought you were lying. Genuinely, you were lying.
Yeah, I told you. Our biggest win is 4-0 away at Bournemouth. That's the biggest win.
Like you haven't.
Yeah, Habibi, at home to Luton, it was 4-1. It was 3-1 to Sheffield at home. The same thing that Arsenal did 5 Habibi. That's 5.
There is a super chat that came and I can't wait to put it on the screen. Bryce is saying when Atalanta scored the second goal, I started laughing. I think a lot of Liverpool fans started doing the same. Without a shadow of a doubt in my mind, guys. Without a shadow of a doubt in my mind. James Bond is saying it's a fire drill. It's a fire drill. Osam, the disciples and happy clappers left the stream.
Let me tell you what happened to the happy clappers. Ali is in my chat, is in this chat right now in MHF saying, I'm sorry, Hussam, you were right. He's the same guy that was coming on every stream telling me, oh my God, where's your chest? Now he's telling me you're right. I'm getting apologies via WhatsApp, via Snapchat. I have people tearing their Darwin Nunez t-shirts. Finally, people are awake.
Omar Rushdie is saying, today I'm not overlooking defense. Midfield today is 3. Yes, Omar, you can't. And this is it. Mina, genius. Mina, you're an absolute genius. What pizza topping will Hamza say Pool lost to?
Salentirna. That's my guess.
Serie A, people. Serie A. Pizza toppings. Atalanta pizza topping. This is going to be a long day for Hussam on Al-Ahwa. 2 weeks in a row. 2 episodes in a row. 2 episodes in a row. Herman Sadiq, Hussam, second half, you had mostly starters and didn't come back from 1-0. How is that what I said, dumb? Go ahead.
If you start with that team, the first half completely is different, and that 2-0 might not even happen to begin with. If you start with Mo, with Jota, with the first team players that are usually starting, it's a completely different game. This is the reality. So, yeah.
Starboy Saka, when you get battered in your backyard, it's rotation, right? Liverpool fans, we drew against Bayern, 6-time Champions League winner, and it's not enough. Yeah?
I never said it's rotation. I actually blamed my forward line and my defense. Clearly use your asshole to listen, though. But thank you for the super chat.
Barter 6 is saying, City smell blood in the water. Me and LB today, this morning, we said more likely than not, City might win the 7 games. That's what Sam said. So.
Yeah, because LB is a gaslighting little fraud, you know, that last week was trying to gaslight me. Essentially, because you have a better goal difference, it means that you are 6 points ahead. Fraud. That's why he plays left back.
Um,
Never trust a left back.
Hussam, I give up, guys. Can't win for next year. By the way, uh, it's not guaranteed, bro. But next week might be dark. Amorim have said, I know that Amorim might come to Liverpool, but next year might be dark. Next year might be dark. People just have to think about Mohamed Salah a year later. Darwin Nunes, same. Cody Gakpo. Uh, guys, this might be dark. You guys have to realize that this might be dark. Nidal, I think Atalanta will rotate. Oh my god! I think Atalanta will rotate their players and play Liverpool with their third team. No, no, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. KSA man, hi from Saudi, Hussam. Where is your heritage butlers? I don't know.
تحياتي لك ولأهل السعودية. But
حبيبي.
this has nothing to do with heritage or any of this shit. AC Milan are heritage. يا أخي, they have more heritage than us. They lost to Roma today. All this heritage, this is buzzwords.
Do you believe this was complacency? Overconfidence?
No,
Arrogance?
because that's us
Why
giving
did you
the
lose
players
3
an out.
0?
The reason why it wasn't complacency is because that's just giving the players an out. No, it wasn't complacency. They're crap.
They're just crap.
Yeah, complacency. Why should I say complacency? Means that they're good enough, but they didn't focus today. The reality is no. The reality is no.
Yeah. Let me do the copium in peace, Mo. Let me do the copium in peace. I know, because what you're doing now is what makes you sleep well at night. I know, because it's literally you're looking at the mirror and say, "Oh, we're good, we're good. Next year, Amorim is coming. We're challenging again. It's fantastic. It's great. It's great. It's great." Haha. I've heard you talk with your chest before the game. He said 3-0.
Yeah, I shouldn't have chess before Atlanta at home. Starboy Saka, you're right. That is a big mistake on my part. I apologize. Next time we play Atalanta at home, I will say we're gonna lose.
Next time you have to say you're
So
gonna lose.
illogical, يا أخي. So illogical. Who on earth thought Atalanta's gonna win? يا أخي, there is no one in this whole planet that said 3-0 Atalanta. Not even the most optimistic, Atalanta fan.
Yeah, 100%. Listen, people. This has been a great stream, good therapy. This will take you to Al Ahwa, where there's gonna be like cooking. It's gonna be different, completely different stream. You're gonna enjoy it. You're gonna love it. You have to stay here. Go to Al Ahwa. Make sure to subscribe to this channel. We'll be live tomorrow as well on MHF. We'll talk about the weekend and we'll talk about this.
We'll be live
And
tomorrow when? Who said?
I don't know, but I think we will be.
You just made it up?
I just made it up. We'll be live.
You just
tomorrow.
made it up.
We'll definitely be live tomorrow sometime. Maybe, probably, most likely than not. Hussam, good luck tonight. I am not listening to Hamza.
I don't listen to him either. There's a game called Golf Battle. I downloaded it. I'm gonna play it as soon as he starts speaking. I'm gonna mute my computer.
Anyway, guys, let's get to 500 likes. Can I ask you guys something before we go? 500 likes. Come on, people. Come on, 500 likes. Anyway.
Okay, let me just go start the stream then.
Yeah.
Okay?
What? Yeah.
Like the stream, you guys.
Like the video, guys. Some
Okay.
fans keep sending super chats. Keep supporting. Some fans in our fan base are straight up. Go ahead. Go ahead. You can leave. Some fans in our fan base are straight up delusional. Yeah, some of them are delusional. I agree with you. Not everyone though. Some people, but I want to just say one thing, people. No one in the right frame of mind expected Liverpool to lose 3-0. Are we joking here? We definitely aren't joking. No one in the right frame of mind expected or predicted Liverpool to lose 3-0. It's something that didn't happen. And it won't happen. Come on. Come on, people. Anyway, this will take you to an hour. You know what to do. Go Arsenal. Oh, thank you. Thank you for everybody supporting the channel, guys. You're keeping us going. Appreciate you guys. Actually, I'm going to wait for one more super chat. One more super chat and I'm out of here. I don't know what it is. But one more super chat and I'm out of here. I just want to try something. I want to try something. One more super chat and I'm out of here. That I'm not good frame of mind. Like I did. Nobody thought that Liverpool would lose 3-0 to Atalanta. Are you guys kidding me? No one ever, no one ever thought that Liverpool would lose 3-0 to Atalanta. No one ever thought that. Anyway, I think I'll be out of here. I'll go to Al Ahwa, guys. We'll see you on the other side. And we are out of here, people.